So how goes it? So I was looking around the yard today, and there was a couple of walnut trees that I planted about 15 years ago. I can't remember exactly when I planted them, but I'm thinking it was about 15 years ago. And this is the first year that one of them's going to have some walnuts on it. So I got pretty stoked about the new walnut tree, because I like to squirrel hunt, and walnuts draw squirrels. Not that I'm going to hunt in my own yard. So I'll just watch them squirrels. They get a pass. So 15 years I've waited for this tree to bear fruit, walnuts. And the world around us seeks instant gratification for everything we do. We want the trophy, we want the attaboy, the attagirl, the attawhatever nowadays. And there's some things in this world that you have to wait on. And maybe that goes a little further than just trees. So there's something for you to think about. But anyway, I got to think about the walnut trees, and of course I couldn't think about walnut trees without thinking about squirrel hunting. So, because that's like my favorite thing to do. I don't know exactly why I enjoy squirrel hunting so much, but I do. So, and maybe you don't, and that's okay. Everybody in this world is cut from a different cloth, and I don't try to convince people that my way is right. I just live the way I think I should. And if they think what I do is wrong, then I expect them to give me the same respect that I give them, and reciprocate the respect. I don't honestly care what other people do, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody, and they're doing it on their own land where they pay their own taxes. They can pretty much, in my book, you can do whatever you want. It may not be the way the law sees it, but so anyway, I got to start thinking about squirrel hunting. And I've been practicing a little bit. I've been carrying a rifle with me around and practicing every few days or so. I just take a shot or two, and I would use open sights. I don't have a scope mounted on this particular rifle, so it was a little bit of a challenge at first to get my form down and understand again. I had to reteach myself a little bit. The scopes kind of handicap you a little bit, but anyway, so squirrel season's right around the corner. It's only a mere, let's see, I think we got about 45 days left till we get to squirrel season. Yes, I count down, because that's like my favorite thing. The opening morning of squirrel season for me, rain, snow, sleet, or hail, which if we ever get snow or sleet, then the climate change thing might be a little bit off whack, because it's always August when it opens up. But anyway, rain or whatever, wind, I always try to go opening morning. I think I've missed, since I started squirrel hunting whenever I was 9, I think I've missed 2 mornings. Maybe more that I just can't remember, but I'm sure I was bummed out. But anyway, August 15th is our opening day of squirrel season. I've been practicing with open sights. I'm going to hunt with open sights this year. I've got a few places where the longest shot I'm going to have is 20 yards. So I figured I'd start playing around with open sights and put my money where my mouth is, so to speak, on shooting habits and shot discipline and all these things. So I'm going to crack off a few rounds here. I actually messed up on a video earlier, so I've already shot twice, so I'm kind of cheating. I usually only shoot once or twice a day. And I may skip 4 or 5 days. whatever in between. But I'll get to thinking about it sitting in my chair after work. I just gotta go shoot. So I'm gonna punch a few out here, and like I said, I've already got one off to the right, about an inch, and one right next to my little dot down there on my super expensive target, which is a pizza box. I already paid for the pizza box. I usually don't go buy shoot and see targets and stuff like that. If you do, that's fine. It's your money. You can do what you want to with it. You'll never hear me complain. But I do everything. I try to do everything kind of on a budget. If I'm going to spend money, it's going to be on an antique Winchester, not a truck with 80-inch rims or something like that. But anyway, I'm gonna take a few off here. I haven't started practicing yet offhanded. That usually irritates me because I get pretty wide. But the more you practice, the better you get. Just like everything else in this life. Or it should be that way. Some people have the first day's experience for 30 years, and others have 30 years of experience. So here's one for you to ponder on. I'm going to shoot at the same spot, so they're going to wind up being a total of four bullet holes in it. Mosquito lit right on my hand while I was trying to shoot. Can you believe the audacity? I felt pretty good about them. It may be atrocious, but man, mosquitoes are horrible. We finally got some rain today, and the mosquitoes are hatching. Little bloodsuckers. Killed a tick earlier. That's good news, because any one of them gone is a blessing. Oh yeah, I pulled way out. Just to show you, it ain't always bullseyes. Sometimes I gotta back up and regroup just like everybody else. That was my first shot earlier, my second shot. That was my first one a minute ago, and then my second. So, but if I was body shooting squirrels, they'd still be getting cleaned. So anyway, plant a tree, wait 15 years, you'll have fruit. Might go further in than just planting trees. Some things in life just take a while. So be patient. Have a good day. Have a good year. Try to get your kids out. Like I said 100 times before, I don't care if it's hunting, fishing, whatever it is. If you got something against both those things, hike, get involved in, there's all kinds of things out there to get involved in that don't require you to own a firearm. If you don't like firearms, there's nothing wrong with that. The biggest thing that I believe is, like I said before, I don't try to put my beliefs on other people. I just don't. And, I don't want them to put theirs on me. So that's just kind of the way it is. But have a good day. Be blessed. Get out. Pretty time of year.